Hi everybody, it's Violet Kitty, and let's play Riley's Story. In 2007-2008, EA released 3 small versions of The Sims. These are not expansion packs, they're just compact versions of The Sims with specific goal-driven gameplay. And the purpose was they were about to release Sims 3, and they wanted to get some people involved in an affordable cost that would also be easier gameplay and lower end game for lower end computers, laptops, etc. Now, I currently am running a Windows 10, and this game is actually not compatible to Windows 10 unless you go into the configuration files and make some adjustments. There's a lot of free tutorials out there on how to do this. This is actually abandonware. Abandonware is no longer being sold, so you can download it for free, and I will have a link in the description where you can do that if you're interested. It's a great way to get involved in the game and just kind of whet an appetite for what might come next. So let's get into this. This starts out looking pretty much identical to The Sims 2, including the startup with the enable or disable custom content. I'm going to currently disable it, so I don't need, they do not recommend that you put a lot of custom content, but you can. I'm going to disable it and get into the game. Now, there are actually 3 neighborhoods in the game. You can't add any others like you can in Sims 2. There's Riley's Story, Free Play, and Vincent's Story. Now, you can go straight into Free Play without going through Riley's Story or Vincent's Story, but there are items that are locked and you cannot purchase until you actually accomplish the goal required to get them. So we'll go into Riley's Story, which you're supposed to play first, and then you move into Vincent's Story, and then Free Play. Now, the Free Play neighborhood is actually identical to Riley's Story, so there's literally no reason to do that. There are no cheats available that I have found, so this is pretty much cheat proof. There's a couple out there, but they're pretty hard to deal with. So let's just go ahead and start. Now, the idea is Riley lived in Sim City, lost her job, so she's moving to Four Corners, living with her aunt. Every time, now, let me backtrack a little bit. In Sims 2, they always have 4 wants and 3 fears. In this, they have 3 wants and 1 goal, no fears. But they have the same aspirations, the same 5 aspirations as are found in the base game of Sims 2. So we arrive at Aunt Sharon's house, and Aunt Sharon is going to be coming out here very quickly. Come on, Aunt Sharon, here she comes. And so she's come home, and she's got a goal, welcome to Four Corners. She gets 250 aspiration points just for doing that. And now it's like, come on, give me a hug. So let's go ahead and give Aunt Sharon a friendly hug, maybe even another friendly interaction like appreciating her, and kind of get our relationship up to, and we are actually really good friends with Aunt Sharon. So we'll just say Car came for Aunt Sharon and now she wants to go. Now, in every time I've ever played this, the first thing she seems to do is go and dance on the stereo, and that's what the little, what's that called? Hourglass down there is what you do while you're waiting. It will give you pop-ups of what to do to get used to the gameplay. Like I said, this is for beginners. Doesn't mean it's not nice. So let's go ahead and have some breakfast, because the goal is she's hungry and she needs to eat something. She does have 2 cooking skills. I chose cereal because that's pretty harmless. Now, right now, I will actually pause. She has a want to buy a sculpture and a painting. I, in Sims 2, do not like furnished houses, because if the house is furnished, your Sim won't ask for something they already have. So I like to completely delete a furnished house and start fresh. One of the things that I will do is they will spin up, in a house that has nothing in it, spin up the want for a refrigerator, a shower tub, and a toilet. And so if after I satisfy this desire for the sculpture and the painting, and they have nothing else in the house, she'll spin up those once. And then I'll just go back and forth between refrigerator and shower and tub. And the way we're going to do that, so I'll just kind of show you this real quick, is I'll delete these things real quick. I will buy a sculpture, flamingo, and a cheap poster. And so she got those. And there, sure enough, refrigerator, shower, tub, or toilet. Now, since we have an inventory, and I think the first time we got inventory was actually in the university pack, you can put those things into the inventory and sell them directly from the inventory. If you were to sell them in buy mode, you would lose any points that you got, but since I put them in the inventory, she won't lose those points. Now I'm going to go ahead and buy her a refrigerator. And put that into the inventory. Then I will buy her a toilet and a tub, and put those into the inventory. The refrigerator will spin up again, as will a sculpture of 1,500. So I'm going to do this back and forth until she has at least 15,000 aspiration points. I don't do this once I'm actively in the gameplay. I only do this with new Sims as an opportunity to give them a platinum aspiration and a lot of aspiration points. It basically gives a new Sim a fighting chance. I might even do it up to about 30,000 points. It just depends on how bored I am. So I'm going to put the game or the recording on pause, do that, and come back. And I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back, and I did this enough where I went back and forth between a refrigerator and then this shower and toilet. So she actually earned 31,550 aspiration points. This is really great. That's a great start because she can buy one Energizer and one thinking cap, which are the two best aspiration objects in the game. And she has a platinum aspiration, and you don't want to use any aspiration objects below gold. So she's in good shape. Okay, so in future games, the inventory actually stacks, but here, just to let you know, I did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 times. I did those rounds. I went back and forth between the refrigerator and the plumbing 18 times in order to do that. And now in future games, they will actually stack up like that, and it makes it easier, but now I'm just going to go ahead and delete them from here. And I will buy what she wants, which would be the nicest of the refrigerators, the nicest plumbing objects. Give her all the things she basically needs to get started in life well. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I had already actually eliminated almost everything from our house. There's a few things you can't delete in this gameplay. Also, you can't enter build mode. In Sims 4, objects depreciate 20% instantly, and buy build modes don't depreciate at all except for gardening objects that I've found. However, in Sims 2, build mode things depreciate instantly, and buy mode only depreciates if you keep it after midnight that day. So as long as you sell something the day you bought it, it cost you nothing to borrow it. It was literally just borrowing it. Excuse me. So let me furnish her house. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Choking. Okay, so I'm back. I basically bought her the best kitchen that money can buy. There aren't a lot of options in this game because, again, it's smaller. I have no custom content in it. I bought her the best plumbing and a dresser and a mirror. So she's basically ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and go back into live mode. And the first thing she wants to do is change her clothes. Now in Sims 2, they don't have option to everything in the game. You actually have to actively buy clothing. So if you only have what you created in CAS and what they've gone downtown and purchased. So as soon as she's finished with that, okay. Plan outfit. Sharon doesn't have a lot of stuff in her closet, so there's not a lot to choose from. Got that done, and now maybe a makeover, which you have to do at the mirror, change appearance. And I'm not going to do much now. In future games, you can change hair per outfit, but right now she can only change it, and it's going to be the same hat for everything unless she's sleeping or in the pool, but otherwise, generally, I think working out, it doesn't do it either. But we're going to go ahead and give her the matching hat. All right, not a great look, but I don't care. All right, so we're going to do things. She's actually going to go spy on the neighbor, and that's pleasing her. Hey, the welcome wagon is here. I should go say hello. Press G to greet the neighbors. Okay, greet. I've never actually used that hotkey for that, but here we go. All right. And Agora Chachki, Fiona Fortuna, and Mickey Smith. Those are who's greeting her today. She's apparently attracted to one of them. And welcome to Four Corners. Here's a little housewarming present we all bought you. And so that'll go into her inventory. She pressed the rewards icon to open up your inventory to find the coffee maker that Fiona just gave Riley. So that's going to be down here in story rewards. And now that I have earned it, I can purchase it at other houses in free play, but otherwise I wouldn't have been able to purchase it in other houses. Okay, yay. All right, so let's just go ahead and just get to know people. Jokes are usually well received. And we'll do this while we're just kind of waiting for something to happen. Chatting. I do actually like the social interactions on Sims 2 better than I like them on Sims 4. Mickey Smith seems like a really nice guy. I'd like to get to know him better, but I don't want to rush it. I'll tickle him and see how he reacts. Yeah, because you definitely should really invade a person's space that you just met. But sure, no problem. So that's actually going to be under the play menu, I think. It should be under play. Okay, I can't tickle him just yet. There's not a tickle option, so I'm going to have to get to know him a little better, so we'll appreciate him. Many social actions depend on the quality of the relationship. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So we're going to actually joke a little bit more, appreciate again. There is a point where you can't do the same interaction and have any building of it. Okay, so now there's play tickle. We'll see how that works. All right, it worked. All right. And now hold, and she wants to earn some money, and she's got no skills. She does actually have a lifetime goal of wanting to become a mogul. Lifetime goals first arrived in Sims University. So I have not actually played this game through to be having a lifetime goal, but my guess is it's going to achieve the same thing, which is platinum, what I call permanent plat. Yeah, max out the aspiration meter to give platinum mood and the aspiration meter. So yeah, okay. Let's just actually real quickly find out if I can get that job that she ultimately wants. You can have any job you want, but they're not going to lock in what I call perma-plat, where they're in platinum permanently, unless you actually do the lifetime goal. So let's give her a chair because she can't find a job unless she has a chair in front of her computer. With the computer, you will get a maximum of 5 job offerings a day, and the job offerings that you have will also depend on your skill level. If she were to be maxed out in all her skills and have a minimum of 8 friends, she would actually progress up the career ladder better. But let's go ahead and see what we have. There are no more available jobs today, so that's fine. So that probably she can't get a job until tomorrow given this gameplay, but under normal circumstances you can get a job right away. So we'll worry about that later. Newspaper, you can get up to 3 jobs a day, but you always start at the bottom. So we're still waiting for some stuff. Let's just kind of get to know Mickey a little bit better while we're waiting for our next goal. Probably can get away with hugging him. Nope. All right, and what's our relationship with Mickey? Oh, it's 39. That's not bad. Fiona Fortuna, Agora Chachki. I'm only going to tell you this as a spoiler, is actually one of the antagonists of the group. Fiona is going to be my BFF. It's actually easier to engage in social interactions and getting them, your non-playable Sims, to join in than it is in Sims 4, I have noticed. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue making friends with her. The safest interaction is actually going to be chat. They might be bored, but it's generally considered very safe. And get rid of this and choose the dining room of my choice. Oh yeah, this one is actually unique to this game. It's not, I have it in my main game, but it's not part of the basic or the actual Sims game that's unique to Life Stories. And I want the matching chair, which is this. Yeah, no. Right there, Bollywood. Okay. We'll give her the matching chair. It's cuter. There we go. And they tuck in when you go live mode. Alright, so we're going to talk to, ooh, we have gossip interaction with Mickey now. Okay, so we're just basically kind of getting, and this is actually on a 24-hour clock. I do believe there's an option to put it on a 12-hour clock, but I don't have it activated. There are certain things, okay, her needs are low. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to everybody and kind of take care of my own needs and get started in the morning, and I will see you in just a bit. I'll get her taken care of and be back. Okay, so it is actually 6 a.m. and the first day in Four Corners was both exciting and unsettling. My crazy aunt decides to get up and go not 5 minutes after I arrive. After freshening up a bit, I met a few of the locals. Fiona is very nice. But come on, an infomercial coffee machine. At least Mickey is easy on the eyes. I wonder if he's seeing anyone. I don't know what to think about Agora. She's nice, but really in a fake kind of way. Like I said, she's going to be the antagonist of the story, or one of the antagonists. Anyway, I had fun and even got a little friendly with Mickey, if you can believe that. It's getting late, so I should turn in. Shouldn't Aunt Sharon be back by now? I didn't actually put her to bed. I had actually forgotten that, oops, the reason that I bought so many of the plumbing and refrigerator over and over was to buy her a couple aspiration objects. So I have actually had her working on her logic all night, and that'll work. So she wants a sculpture and a painting. We'll get her that so we can kind of move forward. I've gotten used to taking care of their dishes myself in The Sims 4, but I can't do that in Sims 2. So she's going to have to take care of that. So yeah, she's gotten a couple skills. She's moved forward a little bit, and let's get her that sculpture and painting. I'm like, where am I looking? Here. Cheap poster, cheap sculpture. All right, and hopefully she wants to earn 100 simoleons, plus she also wants to earn some money, and she wants a bookcase. I'm actually going to buy her a bookcase and let her keep that because she's going to need it eventually. So let's put, I bought her, like I said, the Energizer and the thinking cap. The thinking cap doubles her learning, and the Energizer does exactly, it fills all their needs. Sometimes it won't fill all their needs if all their needs are super low, so I usually have my sim go to the bathroom first and then use the Energizer. And she needs a bookcase, so let's get her a nice one. That's going to be actually under hobbies and skills, knowledge, and there's three bookcases to choose from because not that many options, so we'll get her the nice one. All right. And she wants to reach creativity level 1. We can do that. Let's let her finish up this last Astro Wonder. Okay. And now she's going to practice painting while we're waiting for the next goal to come up. She wants to buy a painting and reach level 2, but looks like I'm going to be in Four Corners for a while. Might as well get a job sooner rather than later. That's perfect. Now she wants to find a job. All right. And she wants to buy a painting and find a job. Let's let her get up to level. I'm going to actually let her fill. During this goal-driven gameplay, they don't actually age, so there's no reason to work through it fast. But okay, so she got that. We're going to go ahead and have her take off the thinking cap, and then I'm going to look for a job. Hopefully that media mogul that she wants is in there. Okay, so entertainment track as intern. Well, that's what I wanted for her, so let's go ahead and take the job. If she had all of her skills, I would actually have her take each individual job, because that's how you can actually get the career rewards as soon as they reach level 5, and they can start on level 5 or 6 right away. But she doesn't have that, so we're just going to go ahead and take that job because that's the one she wants. And the carpool will arrive tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Actually, yeah. And she has a stink cloud around her, but she's not really stinky. We're going to go ahead and give her a quick shower just to wash it off. The stink cloud was from before she got on the Energizer. The Energizer doesn't take away the stink cloud. Perhaps I got email from my friends back in SimCity. I'll check. I better check it. So we'll check email. Oh, hold it. Not send email. Check email. Okay, Riley, I went to help out an old friend. I'll be back in a few days. Make yourself at home. Love, Aunt Sharon. Emails are so suspicious, aren't they? You just don't know who they're coming from. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and kind of chill out while she's waiting for her next goal. Get back into the painting mode, because check my goals, and she actually has enough charisma to advance. This is your Sims work performance. They always start out at the middle, which is neutral. It can drop or raise, and once it's up at very high, then they're up for a promotion as long as they have the required skills and friends. She doesn't have any friendship requirement at this point, so we're going to go ahead and let her earn some creativity. Okay, so having the entire house to myself isn't as exciting as I thought it would be. I know. I'll invite that devilishly handsome Mickey Smith over to liven things up a bit. Okay, so now we have a goal. Mickey, why don't you come over? All right. She wants to get a promotion. I'm going to lock that in because it's a 3,000 point benefit, and that's pretty awesome. She'll actually earn over 100 once she, I think she will, once she sells this painting. Maybe not. But we will remove this thinking cap. The thinking cap only lasts for 24 hours. That's not 24 hours from the time that your sim purchased it. It's 24 sim hours that they have it actually on their head. If you put it on when they're under gold, they could pass out and or lose a skill point. So every one of the aspiration objects has a backfire if you use them wrong. So make sure you don't use them under gold. I've actually had it backfire at gold because they were just right there on the line. So yeah, be careful. Make sure your sim is firmly in gold. Okay, so I am going to go to the phone and remove the thinking cap, and then I'm actually going to call a sim and buy a quick sculpture. Call Mickey and invite him over. Hey, how nice of you. I'll just gussy up and come right over. Oh, and Agora's coming with him, and my tub is broken, and I hadn't realized that. Okay, well, and they just let themselves into the house. They don't do that in the main game, but they did here. So she still has the stink cloud around her, and I don't know why, because she's not stinky, but whatever. Let's look at her needs. Where are her needs? Right there. Yeah, her hygiene is fine, so I don't know what that is. Okay, so she did that. She can attempt to repair this. I don't know if she has any. Oh, Agora is giving us a gift. And I hope you don't mind, but Agora just had to tag along for some reason. She wouldn't take no for an answer. All right, so she brought Riley a gift. Let's go into the inventory and see what it is. It's a plant. Plants are cool. And so those actually show up, the coffee maker and the plant are in there. I'm going to put this back down in there, and I'm going to get rid of these things. All right. Oh, she apparently doesn't have enough skills to fix that. That's okay. She wants to buy a guitar. Hey, that's cool. I can do that. That's actually found under skill, creativity, guitar. It's 2,500 simoleons, but that's okay. That cropped up because she was moving on towards her skills in creativity. But let's see, her needs are a little low, so I'm just going to go ahead and hop on the Energizer real quick. And it looks like this date is going pretty well, the exception of one thing, but never mind her, I'm going for it. Time to hit on Mickey Smith. All right, so she's got a goal to hit on Mickey Smith. Let's see, appreciate, flirt? No? My Sims don't tend to, let's go charm and suggestion first, and there's actually also a check sim out in Sims 2, which will tell you whether or not your sim is attracted, and she has 1 bolt out of 3 possible bolts of attraction versus negative attraction bolts. So yeah, attraction is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 as far as a scale. And so she doesn't have, she has adequate attraction to him. Okay. All right, I'm going to actually finish up this goal and call it a day for this. Well, I'm going to finish up this goal. This chapter. Chapter is usually 1 day as far as I know. And charm, sweet talk, suggestion. She can't hit on him yet until she actually has the option. Ah, there we go. All right. There we go. I got it. And now, how dare she, in my own aunt's house, as soon as I build up the courage, I'll shove her ugly butt out. So now shove Agora is what she wants to do. Ask to leave. Everyone. Okay, so shove is not something that I tend to do. I think in order to shove, I have irritate. Okay, let's insult, annoy, argue, gross out. You have to build up hatred. It's really good to build up hatred. Now, okay, I should have it. Irritate. Oh, no, not yet. They are enemies, though. Fight, shove. There we go. Don't think this is over. You haven't heard the last from me. All right, and Mickey gives us a consoling hug. All right. And now we're on Operation Get to Know Mickey, a success. All right. And so that'll teach her to never mess with Riley Black Eye Harlow. Right. All right. Okay, and she wants to buy a piano, so I'll get that for her real quick to just raise up that aspiration. And so now I think I'm just waiting. I'm going to have her paint because she'll need that. And that's the end of day 2. And chapter 2, Aunt Sharon hasn't returned, but she did email to let me know that she'd be out for a few days. I wonder who she's staying with. Fortunately, I wasn't very lonely because Mickey came over. Unfortunately, so did Agora. She got in my face because I was being friendly to Mickey. Well, not just friendly. Anyway, I showed her that I'm not going to be pushed around, stupid cow. Okay, she's really not a very nice sim. Actually, I should have looked up that. All right, and so that's the end of this one, and what is her? Oh, well, she's a 7 in nice, 2 in serious, 4 in lazy, 8 in outgoing, and 4 in sloppy. So she's a workable sim. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up for now, and I will see you soon. And that's all I have to say. VK out.